So, all my friends out there that told me there's no possible way that we're actually moving into fascism because we still have freedom of speech, that might have just changed. Now, I've personally always known that we don't have freedom of speech ever since the Espionage Act in 1917, but things just got escalated a little bit more. We have the memo coming straight out of the White House on September 25th, and this is what now qualifies as a domestic T group in the United States. What's really important to remember is this is not just a memo, this is how they manufacture consent. This is a bullhorn out to their base, letting them know specifically what is un American and what has now become the enemy. So we can see that these movements portray foundational American principles such as support for law enforcement and border control as fascist to justify and encourage acts of violent revolution. And I'm not advocating for that, but if you're disappearing people and taking them to camps, yes, that is very common of fascistic movements. Common threads animating this violent conduct include anti Americanism, anti capitalism, and anti Christianity, support for the overthrow of the United States government, extremism on migration, race, and gender, and hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality. It's very clear cut that they are not specifying anything that's on the radical right. This is all what they consider to be leftist ideologies, and it's made very clear by the fact that they mention Kirk several times in this. So, hypothetically speaking, because that's the way we have to talk now, if someone was to say that America was responsible through the Monroe Doctrine for the installation of dictators in South America and committed mass atrocities, would that be considered un American? And if someone said that the main driver of those atrocities was a resource based extraction for corporate profit and capitalism started on a slavery model in the island of Madeira in 1452, is that considered anti capitalist? What if someone said that slavery was justified through Christianity because if you weren't Christian, well, you're not really human? Is that considered anti Christian? And who are the ones who actually decide who meets these qualifications for that? Is it this administration that thinks corporate capitalist Democrats are actually communist? Because I sure hope not.